Hi, this is Jamie Leckbam with Frontline Selling. Wanted to give you an overview of the functionality of the Staccato Simulator. This is a great tool to be able to teach someone a structure of a conversation that would be able to allow them to create a muscle memory so that that structure becomes their default, just what they naturally do. And so it comes across very natural and very genuine, but yet they're still not losing the integrity of the structure of the way that conversation needs to go for them to get their desired result. So this is the dashboard for the simulator. Across the top are the number of sims that are assigned to them, completed practices, completed tests, total number of time, and sims completed today. Right here is where all of the simulations would be that would be assigned to them that would have different scenarios in order for them to practice that structure. There's the stoplight here, so every simulation that they either practice or test, the simulation itself uses keywords within the structure of that conversation to give them a score. And what they're looking for here, and this is designed like a stoplight, so that at a glance they can see how they did without getting too granular in that, so they can continue to practice. Practice is really all it takes for them to create that muscle memory. And this is such a great way for them to do that. Yellow or green is really all you're looking for, because we're not doing this to create a robot and have them do it word for word. However, to learn a structure, it's important that you give them that those words to say, or that script to learn from, so that then they can take that structure and remember it, if you will, using their own words. And that's where the test comes in, because the practice has what the simulation says and what the user would say within the course of that conversation. The test only has what the simulation is saying, or the setup of that particular conversation that you're wanting them to have, but what they actually say is not there. So once they practice this particular conversation, they learn the structure of how the response should go in order for them to get the best result from that conversation. And it allows them to use their own words to do that. Another great functionality from the test part of the simulation is that when a user does the test, they're able to go in here and listen to themselves, because every test simulation is recorded, and they are able to go in to the playback part, and they're able to see the simulation that they just did, and they can listen to themselves, because I may think I come across really great, but it doesn't matter how I come across. It matters on how the person listening to me perceived what I said. So the only way you can change someone and be able to address maybe how their tone is for them to hear themselves. So this is a great tool for that. An emotion analysis is actually tied to this, and we actually are able to gauge 3 different emotions: mood, which conveys accommodation or understanding of what they're saying. Enthusiasm conveys just their pure out passion for what they're saying. Are they connected to what they're conveying? And positivity, which conveys optimism, compassion for what they're saying. And you can listen to that conversation and be able to gauge what I could do differently to come across in a more positive, enthusiastic, connected way.
Mr. Ergen's office, can I help you?
Hi, this is Jamie Leckbam with Frontline Selling. Is Charlie available?
No, he's not available.
I'm sorry, I didn't ask for your name. So you can see where you can listen to it and then kind of allow the user to hear themselves, to be able to say, oh, I definitely need to practice more to have this structure become more fluid in my delivery. So those are some great functionalities of the simulator in being able to create a muscle memory for something that you want to just become someone's natural way of doing something. Hope you have a great day.